So this is going to be the second video of the series showing carriers that are more for babies who are sitting up and beyond. And in this video, I would like to show you how we can do back carries for older babies. So a good way to know if your baby is ready for a back carry position, if you are not advanced in baby wearing, would be that they can sit up, that they have good neck support, more than just in a tripod sit. They need to be fully sitting up on their own to where they have good strength in their back muscles. Okay, so if the first thing that we're going to show you, or I'm going to show you, is the soft structured carrier. So soft structured carrier has the waistband and then the straps and the buckles. So we are going to put this on our hip area, and we want this waistband to be fairly loose, not super loose where it's falling off, but loose enough to where you can turn it. So this is going to be called a hip scoop to get your baby on the back. So we're going to put our baby in the carrier just like we would. We're going to take these arm straps, and we're going to grab them with both of our hands here. And then we're going to transfer both straps into one hand, and then we're going to scoot our baby and our panel. So we have the baby supported, and we have both of the straps that the baby is in. We're going to grab around our baby's hips, grab the opposite leg, and we're going to move the whole panel while we're scooting them around to the back. Once you get them most of the way back here, what you can do is you can grab the strap that is closest to the other side with your opposite hand, and you're going to kind of have it like this now. Baby's in here, and we're going to grab it with this opposite hand here. We're going to put our arm through this hole, and we have this strap, this back strap with this hand. So the baby's not going anywhere. They're fully supported. We're going to kind of keep twisting them. And now baby's on the back, even though it's kind of hard to see in there. And you have them always supported with this opposite hand that you're working with to where they're not falling. They're not going anywhere because you have the bottom. And then you have your straps in here, and then you would just buckle it and adjust it in whatever position that you need. Now my baby is very small because they are a doll, but the main thing is you would always want to be able to see baby's face. If you were to look over your shoulder or the other shoulder, you can always kind of see them out of your peripherals. And your baby's just going to have their face kind of supported on your back there, and you're always going to want to be able to see their mouth and nose. That is the most important thing. Now, if you have your baby in a back carrier and you want to bring them down, you'll unclip here. You will put your hand, back here on baby. You will take one of these arms out, and the opposite way that you took the arm out, you're going to pull your baby this way, and you have them supported here with your arms, so they're not going anywhere. And then you would switch hands here, take your baby or your arm out and grab your baby. It would fall, put your baby down, and take your carrier off. Another way to put a older kiddo on your back is called the Superman swing. So you're going to have your carrier, it's going to be facing down, you're going to have your baby, and they're going to be facing towards you. You're going to put one hand on their arm, above their arm like this, and then you're going to have one hand under. So depending on which way you want them to go, up over your shoulder onto your back, you're going to have that hand be under. So this is under his arm, this one's over. So I'm going to kind of jump with him and flip him up over my back. And then he already knows what he's doing, so he holds on like a piggyback ride. And you're going to bring this panel up and over the baby, which he is a big baby. And this is not the size of carrier for him, obviously, but there is preschool size carriers if you wanted to wear your 5-year-old. and you just tighten and make it work for whatever size kiddo you're wearing. Of course, when they're this old, their arms can go out the top. Put your arm through here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, and then they can just be sitting there and they're not going anywhere. Look this way. Now, if you want to take your baby down from this, you would undo the clip. You're going to grab onto their side, take this arm off. You're going to twist them around here, and you're supporting their back, so they're not going anywhere. Then you're going to take and hold your baby with this hand now. Take your arm out of the strap. Hey, move this arm, please.
Okay.
You're going to take your arm over your baby, and then you have a hold of them, so you're not going anywhere.
The next carrier can also be used in a front-facing
Okay, so we
carrier.
have this type of carrier. It is a panel, and then it just has two arm straps and no waistband. So when you have this type of carrier, you're gonna loosen it. And for an older baby, in this strap, put their foot in this strap, and it's gonna come up over them, similar to a backpack. But she is quite big, so we have to loosen this a little bit more here. Okay. If your baby is younger but still sitting, you can lay this down flat on the table, put their legs in, and then kind of pick them up with it. So you're going to do the same thing with the Spider-Man toss. You're going to toss them up. Superman, you're right. You're going to toss them up and over with the carrier on them. You're going to slide your arms in the straps.
Can I take my legs out yet?
No.
Wow.
Before you do anything else, you're going to buckle it. And then with this panel here that's underneath their legs, you're going to take it and put it underneath of them. Good, you. Put your arms up, Kyber. Through the straps. Jumping and bouncing really helps. But as long as this carrier here, the fabric, I don't know how to show. Okay, the fabric here is up in between him to where it's making a full seat underneath of him and up in between us. He is in there securely. Now if you're wanting to take your baby down from this carrier, you're gonna unclip it.
I'm not a baby.
You are a baby today. You're gonna have your arm over here, spin him around, and since he's so big, I can just put him down. But you would just do it the same way with any other carrier.